Hello, you're listening to the punk rock demonstration. That was a global threat. We're out here with a global threat here in Los Angeles. You're listening to the punk rock demonstration, like I just said. What's your name and what do you do in the band?
I'm Mike. I play guitar.
I am Pete. I also play guitar.
And you're from what? Where are you guys from?
I'm from Boston. Pete's from New Hampshire. The band started in Maine.
And I live out here now. I live in Los Angeles.
We're all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's easier for you to come out to the show now that you're in Los Angeles and we're in Los Angeles. So how did you guys start out in Boston and then become a main band and then now you're in Los Angeles?
Well, it was the original members. Brian Lothian's the only real original member. He was on the first 7-inch, the Kids Revolt Against Authority, and they, came out on Crack Rock Records, and they started playing shows, and me and Mike Graves were from New Hampshire, and we were in this other kind of pop punk. No, not pop punk. It was a punk band called the Illegitimates, and we started playing shows together, trading demos and all that shit. I could swear, right? Is that okay? Okay.
You asked permission to swear, man?
Come on! I just don't want to get beeped.
Well, there's some of those really.
Fucking swear.
There's some of those really
Yeah, we did.
There's a lot of those really, really strict punk shows,
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so we're trading, playing shows together, trading demos and all that stuff. And Brian moved down to Boston with Brett, the bass player, and then me and Mike joined Global Threat. And then we just started playing shows, booked our own tours, put out What the Fuck'll Change came out first, yeah. And then did Until We Die, and rest is history. No, that sucked.
What year was this?
1997 was when the first 7-inch came out. 1998 was when we joined, and 98, 99, I think, What the Fuck'll Change came out, and 99 was Until We Die. I don't really know. I'm really old now. I don't remember dates very well.
Yeah, I'm getting there too. But so you guys stopped playing for a while, and then you started playing again. What happened during that time period?
I think the last tour was in 2007. I had left the band just before that, pretty unceremoniously. And, things got pretty intense between all of us, being on the road for, stuck in a van together 24 hours a day for long stretches of time, going broke, getting evicted, all the usual band bullshit. So got to a point where we needed a break from the band, a little break from each other maybe. And people kind of tried to have real lives for a minute, and
seems like that didn't work, so you're back in the band again. Is that what's going on?
Exactly. Yeah, we're going back to what didn't work.
Yeah. No, but it's definitely different now. It's it's not something that we felt like we had to rely on to pay rent, pay bills. It's just when a band becomes a job, fuck that. I don't know. It's and it not like it felt like a job, but it was just a lot of work, and
it's more work than it was fun at a certain point, and it's stupid to do anything that's not fun unless you have to.
And now it's fucking fun.
Yeah.
We don't do anything unless we know we're gonna have a really good time, and because we love hanging out with each other. That's why we do it. That's why we started doing it. Just spread a message that we've tried to spread. But bottom line, it's we just want to hang out with each other and have a good time.
So are you going to be playing shows regularly now, or are you still thinking about it? What's going on?
We've been pretty much playing, we agreed to regularly play, a couple times a year, and that's kind of about what's working out for us. And not to downplay the music at all, but the band is really secondary to us all, having a chance to hang out together and be friends who love each other a little too much.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So are you going to be flying out back and forth to play these shows, or are you guys living all in the same place?
No, we all live in different places, and we just figure out if the show's cool and we want to do it and it makes sense, then we just do it. There's no real deep thought that goes into it, I don't think.
And are these all the original members, or did you switch it up a bit?
Yeah, Brian is the only original member. but I think it's the strongest we've ever sounded live.
Let's take a listen to another song by you guys. Let's take a listen to the song called American Culture. What is that one all about?
American culture and how fucking twisted and shitty it is.
So it's a bad thing and not a good thing?
Indeed. Yes.
So let's take a listen to that song. It's called American Culture by Global Threat. We're out here with Global Threat here in Los Angeles. Welcome back. That was American Culture by Global Threat. We're out here with the Global Threat here in Los Angeles. That song was off of the Kids Will Revolt Against All Authority. And it sounds like you've done a second release or a second pressing of that album.
Punk rock demonstration.
What happened with that first album and why the second album?
For the second pressing of that record, or I think they just probably ran out of records, right?
They basically just did like a small run of like 500, I think. And did ADD do a repress of it? No. So this is the only one.
Clearly, there's not much of a story there.
Yeah.
Did you tell them about when you were smuggling heroin across the border and the tires of the van?
That's later.
Yeah, latter. Oh, you're still in the early years?
Yeah, we're in the early years.
Oh, okay.
We got a ways to go.
All right.
Come back in about 50 minutes.
I'll be back in a little bit. If you need anyone's memory jog, just let me know.
What is this dude over here?
Exactly.
For some reason, I was reading online about how this was like some redone deal or something like that. I guess it wasn't anything special.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, unless maybe someone repressed it and we don't know about it.
News to us.
That can always happen.
That's happened before.
So are there any messages in your songs, or are they all about just random punk stuff, or what?
I mean, no, there's a lot of messages in our songs. Hidden messages. No, it's, you know, and I don't want to speak for Brian, but, you know.
Where is Brian, anyways?
He's a very quiet man.
In that case, we need to find him and get him here.
If you've ever been to one of our live shows, you know we don't really say a lot. So this is very rare.
But yeah, it's all, you know, mostly very politically driven music. And we do think lyrics are important, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, like, and it's not all traditional punk tropes that we're talking about as well, you know. We started, you know, that way, like any punk band does, you know. American justice system is completely fucked. You know, filthy, greedy, guilty about like property owners. Oh wait, shit! I own a house now. Is that song about me now?
So do you guys ever look back on these songs? Maybe I shouldn't have written that song or anything like that?
Fuck no.
I'd say we've pretty much stayed living up to all, you know, everything we spoke on all those records. And, you know, it seems like a lot of society has kind of come around to a lot of ideas that were pretty radical, you know, way back when.
Yeah.
Are you coming out with any new material now?
We don't have any plans to do that. We kind of just keeping things as they are. Seems like we don't want
Wanna rock the
to
boat.
disturb the machine.
We all have our own, our own things that we're doing too musically. Like his new Rooftops record coming out. That's really the one song I've heard is really good. So, but no new stuff anytime soon.
Why not?
I don't know. I really,
It's not time yet.
no, yeah, and I don't.
Well, we all live in different parts of the country. We don't have a lot of chance to get together, and we've never ruled out writing any more music, but we would never want to force that and write an album just because. It's gotta come out because we want to have something to say, and a lot of us have exhausted ourselves creatively with other projects that we do. And Brian's, he's never stopped writing and recording music. He's, probably recorded, thousands of songs, and
Right in the pussy.
we've all been. So he's out of the band.
Yeah.
We've all pretty much all been active musicians the whole time, so we don't really feel compelled to, revisit something that we did in the past beyond playing shows because people seem to like watching it.
I mean, technically, we do have new material. No, you did. You were on the tape that Brian just released.
Yeah.
And I did a couple songs on there, and we record with Brave Cavemen, which is like one of the most prolific bands I've ever been a part of. What was it? 42 records out. It's all on Brave Cavemen Bandcamp and shit like that. Like, I don't know. It's kind of fun being a part of the revolution of digital recording and the ways that you can release records. I kind of like doing that better than having to go follow some sort of bullshit script that a record label gives you, and you put this record out now, then go tour and all that shit. So we're just avoiding all of that at all costs essentially right now. So
Speaking of other projects besides the Global Threat, you run Life as Posers. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's a comic strip I started. Some characters I actually came up with in the early 2000s, and I made some mini comics that I would bring out on Global Threat tours and Clip 45 tours, and I kind of forgot about it for a while, and then I think 6 years ago I just started, more than that, 7-8 years ago, started doing, just drawing one strip a week, and said, it seems like a lot of work, and it is, but if you just do something a little bit at a time, I'll look back 7 years later and have a huge book and a lot of stuff to show for it. So that's something that I honestly just wrote jokes that I thought a few of my friends would laugh at, and I guess more people than that found it relatable, and it's been a pretty rewarding experience.
Very cool. Let's take a listen to the song because it seems like our camera woman is having trouble selling merch and holding the camera at the same time. We talked about this song called Filthy, Greedy, Guilty by Global Threat. So we'll take a listen to that. You're listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. we're here with the Global Threat at their merch table. So tell us a little bit about your merch over here.
We got some shirts and some records, some patches, pins. Couple shirt designs we're really happy about. I found some, other artists who kind of do a similar type of thing to me. So one of our shirts was drawn by my friend Sean Watroba, and he's out of Boston. And the other one was by Kelly Campanelli, and she's out of Philly, and she does tons of rad stuff like that. So I saw both of their artwork and just kind of fell in love with it. And I draw too, obviously, but I've never, been able to figure out what to draw for a Global Threat shirt. So it's nice to find other artists to do that kind of thing.
I see you're selling cassettes too. Is that a modern cassette or is that an old one?
Yeah, that's brand new. Brian, like I said, has never stopped recording music, and this is just the latest solo stuff he's come out with. Yo, Pete.
We started talking about cassettes and he was uninterested and ran away.
I think he wanted to catch some of Nacho's set.
Yeah, so are there any interesting artwork going on over here, or is it just random drawings?
For the shirt designs?
Yeah, for the shirt designs.
The one Sean did, I kind of gave both of them a big concept, what we wanted, and they just went for it and did it in their style, and both of them came out great, just how I wanted them.
Did you just make all this merch for the show, or have you been keeping it around in storage?
These designs we made last summer for Fuck You, We Rule OK in Tulsa. And we kind of just carried them over. We didn't have much time to design something new, so we also haven't had these shirts out on the West Coast, so figured we could milk the designs a little longer.
Welcome back. That was Until We Die by Global Threat. We're out here with the Global Threat here in the punk rock demonstration. I'm Jack. So Until We Die, you also released an album named Until We Die. What year was that, and what's this all about?
1999. Was our first, it came out on GMM Records, yeah. And it was a really fun time doing that record. It was our first real lengthy lengthy. What the hell am I talking about? Full length record that we wrote as like this as a new band with a new lineup, and it was we toured on it, and it was just I don't know. I'm really proud.
And life changed after that.
Yes, life changed after that. It was all Lamborghinis and jetpacks. No, I don't. It was just an honest fucking record, like every one that we've done, and you know, there's a lot to be angry about then. There's still a lot to be angry about now. So
we're talking about old music and stuff like that. Let's talk a little bit about some new music. Are there any new bands that you guys are into nowadays?
yeah, I mean, last night we played with a couple of them, Long Knife and Generation Suicida, who they just put out a new record.
Yeah, Exit Order from Boston played as well. I'm repping Lawless from Milwaukee.
Playing with a lot of cool new bands this weekend too at Manic Relapse Festival up in Oakland, and a lot of old classics.
So are you guys on tour right now, or just playing a couple shows here and there?
Just playing a few shows here and there. We had 2 LA shows, and then the show up in Oakland. It's kind of how we do shit now. Like, don't do more than like 3 shows, 4 shows at a time. So we did a 10-date tour with Strike Anywhere.
5.
Oh, it was only 5? Are you kidding me?
Touring is bad for our health.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the tours then. So interestingly, you guys were touring back in before GPS was invented and all that stuff. How did you guys get around? How did you guys get around back then?
Brian was pretty obsessed with the old Atlas.
Yeah.
And he just studied. We went off that thing, calling cards, all that. But you know, he studied those atlases to the point where he could probably tell you populations of towns from the early 2000s.
Yes. And roads that probably no longer exist. No, it was like
what is it? Cartography?
Yes.
He developed quite some cartography skills and has actually drawn some in-depth maps for Life as Posers. So we got the whole town mapped out.
It was, you had to advance shows and call clubs to make sure the show is still going on, or call promoters from payphones and shit like that. Like literally sending things through the mail to make sure shows are happening. So, kids have it very easy these days. I'm kidding.
Strike that from the interview.
Do you ever notice, like the shows now, people can check out your music on the YouTube or something like that before they see your show? Back then, did they know what to expect when they were seeing a Global Threat for the first time? Or what?
There were a lot of cities we went to where that was, the first time anyone there had heard of us at all. And just to backpedal on that, a lot of things were a lot harder then. Kids today have their own problems that we didn't have to deal with, so we're all equal in the end, as they say.
You're correct.
But yeah, it was definitely a struggle. It was really, these days I've been able to book my own tours just on, online, in a matter of days. But it did take a whole lot of work back then, and it was, even going state to state was going into the unknown. We just didn't know what kind of people we were going to run into, what kind of hostility would be at the gas station on the way to the show or at the show itself. It was, as close to the Wild West as we ever got, I guess.
I remember when I used to be booking shows a long time ago, I would be calling everyone on the phone instead of sending an email or whatever. And sometimes I have to look up the phone book to find out what the phone number was because their business wasn't listed online yet.
I mean, it's all the same shit. Like, using email, it's all the same community, like the same sense of a strong community, and just finding other people like you and that like loud, fast music. We'd use Book Your Own Fucking Life. That was the first tour that we did. We used that thing, and I saw it in the back of Maximum Rock and Roll, and I was like, "What's that? I think we could book a tour." Then got a shitty van, but you can still do that now. Get a fucking shitty van. You have much more access to recording at your fingertips. Record something cool, send it around, email it, fucking mail it, who cares? But I don't think it's much. It's just technology's changed.
There's just more ways to get distracted while you're driving.
We also, by the early 2000s, we had Ron Martinez from Crawl Space Booking booking our tours and doing a lot of work for us too. So that
He did a lot of work.
that made it a whole lot easier. And he worked really hard for us and Clip 45 and the Unseen, Casualties, a whole lot of bands.
Yeah, all of our friends did a lot of. They helped us out, bringing us out, and and we had the BYO, the Stern Brothers were great. Few record labels weren't that great and helpful, but some were, and BYO was one of them.
It's funny that you mentioned all those bands like the Unseen and the Clit 45 and I can't remember what other ones you mentioned, but they're all booked under Ron, and I'm wondering if he's the one bringing all these bands back together from the dead.
No, it's kind of like this happened more through BYO, I guess. The Stearns asked us to do Punk Rock Bowling, I think, in 2014, and that was what kicked off us doing a show, once a year or so.
So for you guys, it was BYO that kicked you and decided to get back together.
Well, also Brian did an original lineup show, with the members from Maine. They played in Portland. And I think that kind of inspired him. I don't think anyone expected that he was ever going to want to get on a stage again. And he did that show. He had a lot of fun. And he agreed to do some more. We've been doing it ever since.
Maine is such a far northeastern state, and many people haven't heard of that or haven't heard many bands from that state. Are there any bands that you guys know of that have made it out there?
I'm pretty sure USA Waste is still going, and that's Brett Threat, the original bass player of Global Threat's other band, and they've been around pretty much since the 90s, I think. But I can't think of any other.
Strike played a few shows out in Boston, Connecticut. It's our buddy Vic's band. But other than that, it's like they love staying in Maine. It's a beautiful state. Why would you leave? I guess.
How did punk rock even infiltrate that state? It's so far northeast. How did you find out about punk rock?
I mean, neither of us lived in Maine. I grew up in the city, so I had it pretty easy in terms of that. But
I grew up in New Hampshire.
Yeah, he was in the woods.
Yeah, we had, I don't know, it's just like there was a punk club called the Elvis Room, and this band called the Bruisers from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. He just started going to shows there, then just went further south down to the Rat and Harvard Square, even though I never really hung out there, but this guy did.
Although all those states up in the northeast are like so close together that it's all one ginormous. It's like the whole California is the entire East Coast or something like that.
Back in the 90s, pretty much every show that happened at the Rat in Boston would end up at the Elvis Room, or nothing really happened in Vermont too much, but Maine had a little bit of a scene, but there was a lot going on in New Hampshire for years.
Very cool. Well, let's take a listen to one last song by you guys, and you guys being a global threat. So where can people find more information about a global threat?
You can follow my comic at lifeisposers.com, and I occasionally post about a global threat there. But we're not very internet savvy beyond that.
You can find mine at punkrockdemo.com. Let's take a listen to this song called Pause for Abortion. What's that message, or what are we talking about here?
The right to choose, and how no one should dictate what happens to a woman's body except for that woman.
So let's take a listen to that song. It's called Cause for Abortion by A Global Threat. We've been out here in Los Angeles. You've been listening to the punk rock demonstration.
Controversial! The second chances faded fast. My cruelty caught up with me at last. When talking bombs had scarred your face, I took you through the truth away. I cut the cords and snapped the chains without twisted lies I lay. I found the nerve to look back at the mirror in your eyes. Now I saw were lies. I found the nerve to look back at the mirror in your eyes. Now I saw were my lies. All that's left are lies.
That was the Casualties with Washed Up, and then the Freeze before that with Talking Bombs. Clit 45 with Caught in a Crack was before the Freeze, and then we heard some Unseen with So This Is Freedom and USA Waste with Drive Now, Talk Later. A couple of those bands were in a Global Threat at one point in time. A couple of the members of the bands, I mean. I don't know what you call those kind of people. Pretty much members of a Global Threat back in the day formed or joined a couple of these other bands like Clit 45, The Unseen, USA Waste. So yeah, I figured we'd had to play a couple of those bands on today's program since we did an interview with the Global Threat, and it wouldn't be complete without like the whole story or all the music that all of the band's members were a part of. But now that we're done with the interview with the Global Threat, we're going to continue with the show called Punk Rock Demonstration. We're going to continue with Monster Squad. This song is called In Your Blood.
You're children. No one can be one. Just like they learned from TV, movies, toys, and history. He who kills the most is being spared. But little boys got little guns, little tanks and little bombs, training them to kill for dead one. For the sake of future children, no one can be one.
That was Pistol Grip with Never Be Another. Sort of a sad song there, and it's very appropriate for what happened to the band that I played before Pistol Grip, Broken Bottles. They suddenly broke up because the singer overdosed on heroin and is no longer around. So I figured I'd combine those two songs together. That song by Broken Bottles was called Teenage Dinosaur. There were the Destructors with Soldier Boy before Broken Bottles. The Virus with Still Fighting for Future was before the Destructors. And the Oi Scouts with Revolution was before the Virus. And now we're going to take a listen to Immute Oi. This song's called Bottom Feeders. You're listening to the punk rock demonstration.
From hometown here to rumble, rock and roll, we're for your kids, searching for our souls. Now I'm getting older and I'll never forget. Every time, every place, every person we met. Let's go! Living like pirates, don't ask why. Still waking up, never on time.
boring face. I like my music, my TV. Most of all, I like me. I built this castle with my hand. I am here to make it stand. I built this castle with my hand. I am here to make it stand. No strangers are allowed in my little hood. Don't run, don't shout in my little hood. Please leave my fortress, I can't stand it anymore. You have found my weakness, but I'm trying to ignore. I built this castle with my hand. I am here to make it stand. I built this castle with my hand. I am here to make it stand. I built this castle with my hand. I am here to make it stand. I built this castle with my hand. I am here to make it stand.
Seems every time I try, get my head off ground. The wind keeps blowing me back, yeah, I find I get me down. Trying to fight with one arm, swinging with my mind. When I stand with the whore, when I'm looking for a wife, and I give all my money on a crash game on the streets. But I'm using a deal's dust to decide with heavy feet. And that's when I get the most, and I close my eyes. I know it's gonna hurt, but hey, it's just part of life. Being pushed over, knowing it's gonna hurt. Nothing that I won't try. Underdog, fight called life, rise above against all odds. 'Cause hey, it's just my luck. Every day seems the same, only faces change. I started over, I'm tired of the games. Clock keeps on ticking, I'm running out of time. Pockets, they're hanging out, I'm down to just dime. And I give all my money on a crash game on the streets. But I'm using a dealer's dust to decide with heavy feet. And that's when I get it most, and I close my eyes. I know it's gonna hurt, but hey, it's just a part of life. Being pushed over, knowing it's gonna hurt. Nothing that I won't try. Underdog, fight called life, rise above against all odds. 'Cause hey, it's just my luck. It's just my luck. Nothing that I won't try. Underdog, fight called life, rise above against all odds. 'Cause hey, it's just my luck.
watching the sunset over Santa Monica. City of angels, city of angels, under the western sun. City of angels, at the ocean. the heat wave in the valley. Just some more high pursuit, freeway bank robbery. Tinsel towns got their head in the clouds. Everybody hurry home before the city burns itself down. City of angels, city of angels, under the western sun. City of angels, city of angels, at the ocean front. City of angels, city of angels, under the western sun. You must see the war. Another meltdown in LA town. Down on these busy streets, there's a city watching over me. Under the western sun. City of angels, city of angels, at the ocean front. City of angels, city of angels, under the western sun. City of angels, city of angels, you are the only one. Life is a strain, I'm going insane. It happened again, I'm losing my mind. Turning the screw, tighten the noose, all this abuse, I'm out of control. Strung out, got no money, I'm scared. Can't get my drugs to fix my head. I'll never be able to clear this debt. So where's the gun? Here's my head. Feeling the sting, bell starts to ring. It happened again, I'm losing my mind. Missing the mark, fading in the dark, losing the spark, I'm out of control. Strung out, got no money, I'm scared. Can't get my drugs to fix my head. I'll never be able to clear this debt. So where's the gun? Here's my
That was a request for Shattered Faith. That was a song called Life is a Strain. You're still listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. You can send in your requests also by going to the website that I just mentioned, punkrockdemo.com. Before Shattered Faith, we had The Generators, that's also called City of Angels, Antagonizers ATL before that with Just My Luck. Then we heard some Tres Marias with My Little World, and the band English with an awesome song called Glory Days. It also seems like a sad song to match the request. Anyways, we're going to continue with some more punk rock because we've got a little bit more of that before we get into songs you've never heard of before. Again, my website, punkrockdemo.com, where you can send in songs if you're a band and contribute to the playlist. This next song is by The Agitators. The song's called Act as One.
Our club was formed, but now the end seems near. So many deaths from his government, we have to put it all to an end. Games are being played to stay in control. The fans are the victims of it.
again you got promised they had all the answers. Time and time again you got left looking at a load of chances. It's in your hands to change it, turn it upside down. Out with the old, in with the new. You know what's wrong, what you need to do. You don't need confirmation for direct confrontation. What you do, distracted, posting on your Facebook. Too busy putting on your social media. Make believe it's a promised land. That's a vision I don't understand. It's a falsehood, a blatant lie. Smoke and mirrors to cloud your eyes. What you do, distracted, posting on your Facebook. Too busy putting on your social media. Make a start, take it apart. Make it a start, take it apart. What you do, distracted, posting on your Facebook. Too busy posting on your social media. Time and time again you got promised they had all the answers. Time and time again you got left looking for a load of chances. It's in your hands to change it, turn it upside down. Out with the old, in with the new. You know what's wrong, what you need to do. You don't need confirmation for direct confrontation. You're too distracted, posting on your Facebook. Too busy putting on your social media. Take it apart, take it apart.
The sun is too bright and burning my eyes. I only can go out at night. I need some tears, but I look like a clown. How can I make crying round? The days are pure, and it's my only cure. I need a swallowtail to survive. The sun is too bright and burning my eyes. I only can go out at night. I need some tears, but I look like a clown. How can I make crying round? The tears are pure, and it's my only cure. I need a swallowtail to survive. Oh baby, be the clown tonight. Right for the clown tonight. Oh baby, be the clown tonight. The sun is too bright and burning my eyes. I'm only can go out at night. I need some tears, but I look like a clown. How can I make crying round? Your tears are pure, and it's my only cure. I need a swallowtail to survive. Oh baby, be the clown tonight. Oh baby, be the clown.
And that was a Canadian band called Rat and Gother. That's also called The Clown. And then we heard some Potato Pirates with Got Time. The Drugettes with Fun with Guns before the Potato Pirates. And then we heard some Angelic Upstarts with Take It Apart and Flatfoot 56 with Hothead. Noticed I spelled Drugettes wrong. I spelled it Drogettes. D-R-O-G instead of D-R-O-O-G. Need to fix that. We'll fix that while we play some more punk rock here in the punk rock demonstration. We're going to play some Cause of Death. This song's called Suffering. And then we'll play some new songs after that.
You take a look at me, it's 7 years and I'm suffering. The ocean's boil from pollution, inequality. You take a look inside, judging me when I'm judging you. No truth, all lies of dispensation. So with the big message of an elbow right, you look scared, but I'm fine. Gain you my eye is my fear exists. Gain with our children, becoming terrorists. Rather be lost away, protected by an iron and your neighbors abdicating. Fear fellow man, eradicate amendments. How can you neighbor? I'm the only one with a finger on the trigger. With blood, I go blood, choking,
And that was some Joe Carl and the Lowdown with Not Like This. Singaya before that with All the Memories I Can't Remember. And then we heard some MC16 with Burn It Down. Revolt with Vivisection off of their album called Vivisection. And then we heard Demerit with Childhood Nightmare. Figured I'd put some Demerit on here because I found a piece of paper with an email address of Demerit when we did an interview way back in a couple years ago or something like that, which is also archived on my website called Punk Rock Demonstration. And the website is punkrockdemo.com. So I figured I'd put Demerit on here since I've forgotten about them, and I found their business card, or a makeshift business card with the email address that I didn't know who it belonged to because I didn't label it. Had to play some of that. And now we end it all off with Light Emitting Dinosaurs. This song's called Here Comes the Storm. You've been listening to the Punk Rock Demonstration. Hopefully you enjoyed the show and the interview with the Global Threat. I'll talk to you all next week. Thanks for listening.
Trouble with your life is you think it's alright. Don't do anything, it'll be fine. The cracks and the creases, the world falls to pieces. Don't do anything, it'll be fine. Here comes the storm. You were warned. You were warned. Here comes the storm. But you were powerless. Here comes the war. What could you have done? You could have done anything. Here comes the burn. But you did none. The incoming tide. Here comes the rich. The signs are all there. Here comes everything. Here comes the black. Are you prepared? Here comes the storm.
fella. I cut your name, it's a shame, I'm not doing better. Suck it up, take a sip, back on with the bang. Fell out the jungle and I'm feeling like a newer man. I'm not sick, I'm on meds, cause you're number one. All those times that you thought I was having fun. Did I tell you I can with the bang? Jealous guy on the streets, don't know who I am. When those green eyes start to come, when those green eyes start to come. Looking back on the times that we spent together, too many words, too many jobs just to hurt each other. I'm not acting like it was my thing to bring us back to the place that we're dead against. Queuing up for a taste of the paranoia, overthinking everything, it's a love destroyer. You're not acting like you did a thing, but I know what you're doing and it's sickening. When those green eyes start to come, I'm no good to anyone. When those green eyes start to come, I really hope that I'm wrong, I really hope that I'm wrong. You know the hardest thing is that it never ends. Stuck in the walls, I'm feeling like we're on the edge. You know what hurts the most is that we can't be friends. We'll watch the lights go out and then we'll start again. Take a breath, hold it in when you're feeling down. Nothing changes in your mind cause you're in denial. Give and take, or you'll never change. How do I know? Cause it's in my brain. Pain, questioning all the things that you didn't say. Silence speaks in its own suspicious way. Need a break or I'll never change. Sick and tired of the feeling that I am to blame. When those green eyes start to come, I'm no good to anyone. When those green eyes start to come, I really hope that I'm wrong, I really hope that I'm wrong. You know the hardest thing is that it never ends. Stuck in the walls, I'm feeling like we're on the edge. You know what hurts the most is that we can't be friends. We'll watch the lights go out and then we'll start again. You know the hardest thing is that it never ends. Stuck in the walls, I'm feeling like we're on the edge. You know what hurts the most is that we can't be friends. We'll watch the lights go out and then we'll start again. When those green eyes start to come.
Tommy got hit riding on his Vespa, headed north on Federal. He flew over the handlebars and into the street. Haley drove up to the 7-Eleven. Without the headgear there would have been more tears. They looked each other in the eyes and realized for the very first time, seeing you today, the way you look at She looked up to them and said, Mom and Dad, I love you. Seeing you today, the way you look at me, smile on your face reminds me it's real. Never look away, it's the way you look at me. Feeling you, feeling me tonight. Now I'm sitting here talking. Every day we're spending on the phone. No one knows we're gonna make it. Our bodies lying down broke. This I'm saying to you, you better listen to me. Find the strength inside to spread those wings and fly with me. It's not over, it's never over tonight. It's not over, but we can't begin to start the fight. So look up at me with your eyes so green, your lips so soft and skin so sweet. The wonder of love is when you can't believe your sight. Seeing you today,